Spawning at the bottom right side. For Red Pack Esports, it is a youngster, fellow Romanian. Used to stream, I'm not sure if he does still. Every now and then. He's a gamer. He is Abathoor. And his opponent in the top left side is our blue Terran player. Representing Team Solid, it is HollowDead. The Russian beast today. That will try to conquer and make a name for himself, if he hasn't already, in this amateur cup scene. Barracks on the way. And we have the hatch gas pool opener as well on the side of Abathoor. I kind of like the Red Pack Esports logo over here. I believe it's a Romanian organization, if I'm not mistaken. So it's really, really nice to have some home country representation. Alright, SCV is on the way. Once again, if you just tuned in, this is the BaltiCup monthly. Sponsored and organized by none other than Baltar from the Baltar Gaming Club. The BGC head, Baltar. I think formerly representing MyFixed. Okay. Okay, so we have Marine. We have Marine to Reactor. After that, Reaper. Trying to remember if Abathoor is like more of a Lingbane or a Roach player. I believe he can play both. At least I think a 4K player can already play both. There's some exceptions, obviously, and obviously one of them is going to be more comfortable than the other. Was that a link? Nope, that was a drone. So the drone trying to take third will actually get sniped. Let's see if HollowDead will manage. No, he's not going to manage to snipe another drone. And now finally the Queen can also spread that creep as well. We have no inject, but it's gonna have enough energy that soon it can inject as well. Obviously the Reaper is really, really dangerous up until the first queen gets out, or the first two queens get out, because after that it's gonna be a lot easier to just defend the Reaper. LINGS in the early game are not exactly the best tool to actually have against a Reaper, because the Reaper is a lot faster even on creep. Well, not a lot faster, but it's faster even on creep, so that is important to note. What's also important to note that Abathoor actually left a couple of seconds more on the gas. I'm not sure if it was if he pulled out at 100, like pulled out 2 at 100. You should pull back right now, sometime, I believe. I mean, he already has enough gas for a lair. Third base just popped, so let's see if he's going to go for a fast lair or not. There's one more queen coming up. There's a bit of a supply block here, but he actually fixed it with 2 overlords. Sponsors and organizes a monthly tournament. Proceeds to say he's broke. I mean, you know, 50 bucks is something, but yeah, that's true. If he would not spend those 50 bucks, obviously he would have enough to take me to Crayfolk, right? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I'm just saying, you know. On the other hand, I'm not sponsoring anything. I'm doing this whole thing for not even a single dime. Which is no issue, obviously, because I do it out of love and passion for the community. But I'm just saying, you know, I also say that I'm broke, except I'm also right, so... Oh, this is gonna be painful on the side of Abathoor. The Reaper is also going to go into the main. Beautiful microcontrol here so far. Oh, that's a decent spot for the Hellions. Oh, maybe one more shot. That's actually 7 drones and a couple of Lings as well. Which, obviously, if you spent a lot of money on Lings, 11 Lings, that could have been 5.5 drones. So in total, we can say Abathoor lost around 13 to 14. 13.5 drones. Okay. We count halves as well, because we were broke. sorry. I'm gonna stop with this joke. No, I'm not. Obviously, I'm not gonna stop, but... This is interesting. Do I like the positioning of these evos? Not really. Because you could have made like a beautiful wall over here to prevent future run-bys. Now we're gonna have a Hellion drop, but this Overlord is going to spot it. Let's see if Abathoor is actually paying attention. Oh, he has it just envisioned just a tad bit. Oh, just a tad bit. Oh, that is actually painful. It's gonna be painful. I mean, macro hatch coming up, as well as the 4th has finished, but at this time I get... Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say you can get a 5th as well, because... I figured it out. Let's go. I got the solution. See? Easy stuff. Okay, once again, it's gonna be a lot of drones actually. Another 7, 8, potentially one more. Oh, actually move commanded everything. So it's not gonna be extra. Well, it's going to be another extra drone though. Bomb match to make BaltiCup the HSC. So let's go. 200 IQ. That is exactly that. Thank you, Kiwi. See, someone, great minds think alike. That's what you call that. 4th command center is being slapped down in the middle of nowhere. Well, not the middle of nowhere. Imagine if that would morph into a planetary there. It's gonna be like, that's a map decoration. And we have a giga amounts of bio. Obviously, Steam and Combat Shield are finished. One is... Well, +1 attack is going to finish a bit faster than the +1 armor. +1 melee as well will finish faster. Beautiful. They're on with the tanks. The Bailings. Can we see a snipe? There we go. Beautiful target fire on side of HollowDead. And Abathoor is actually on a really bad receiving end over here. As HollowDead is just pushing on to creep. I mean, he can afford it, kind of. But obviously you don't really want to move too far forward on creep, as there's a hatchery, so... Unless you can kill the hatchery, the creep is not going to reside. Okay, he's gonna siege up the tank in a decent position. I actually like this position, to be honest. I mean... You could siege that up over here. Maybe this one could actually get in range of those drones as well. That's a lot of queens and some hydras as well. The hydras are not going to be exactly the best unit here. And we have no upgrades for the hydras, so those hydras are just gonna look silly, not terrifying. Once again, a bit of push just to drag some aggro. A couple of Bailings getting sniped. Oh my god. Oh, those tank shots are so juicy. 2 tanks will fall, but that is not bad. That's a lot of gas and a lot of Bailings that were basically sniped. Once again, I'm forgetting how to speak in English or any other language, or speaking in general, but you're stuck with me, okay? We're gonna get better one day. Maybe not. Maybe I will. Who knows? Okay, the medevac is ready to escort these Marines into the main. Oh, and that's going to be... Oh, he needs to spot the lurkers. I mean, I guess at this level, you can already like the duck that it might just be potentially lurkers. But it's 9 drones once again, so it adds up. That's 26 drones sniped so far. And not even the scouting SCV has been sniped on the side of HollowDead. So HollowDead is actually... really nicely just getting ahead slowly but surely. the drones that Abathoor has to replace will hurt him in the long run. Obviously, that's not going to be larva that is being used to produce units. And it's not going to be... it is not going to be a drone that is mining for a long time, so you have to replace it quite fast, and even then it's like lost mining time, right? Even if you have the larva. So that means you're not going to have enough money. Now the lurkers are burrowing. There is adaptive talents. Usually you get seismic spines first, but obviously who am I to actually argue with this? Adrenal glands is going to be finishing, and +2 missile, sorry, +2 melee is actually finishing up as well, but +1 missile is not even finished. And I'm quite worried about these lurkers and their damage output. I mean, even these marines can just move out, and yeah, they can just deal with them. Usually that should not be the case. Obviously in the late game it's going to be a bit different if those lurkers get proper upgrades. I mean, this is a bit of anti-timing on the side of Abathoor, because usually you would want to wait for +1 missile at least with those lurkers. Those lurkers actually scale quite decently with range upgrades. And obviously the planetary repair was quite sick. So the damage output from the planetary as well as the Marine Marauder squad was actually impeccable. Just beautiful defense across the board. Also, Vet, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Giga Chat subscription from the Vet Gamer. Thank you so much. I guess my... I guess now I cannot say I haven't made a single dime from it. Thank you, Vet. Thank you. I still... You know what? I still haven't made a single dime from it, because I'm actually going to sub to your channel when I actually catch you live. As these lurkers are actually catching this bio squad alive, but dead. Oh, basically, I guess it was dead on arrival. Not even like living when arriving, then dead on leaving or something like that. I don't know. I'm not even sure where I wanted to go with that joke, but that was a massacre. That was like basically into the meat grinder head first. Not even like suffering, just straight into death. Let's go. Hell awaits us, boys. It's all good. Now Abathoor is pushing forward. He has 40 supply advantage, and that's all in army. And that could be all she wrote for HollowDead. It could be indeed a HollowDead. Let's see if that's going to be the case. +3 is obviously not finished. I was gonna say, like, is it far away? But I looked up and that's a green future for this Terran. 41 SCVs will hit the deck. My goodness, that's a lot of supply that HollowDead has to come back from. Obviously, if you trade exceptionally well, then you might have the chance. After the Zerg maxes out, then you just trade efficiently, try to max out yourself, and that's pretty much it. HollowDead has a decent bank, so just needs to keep continuing and just doing what he did. Just keep on producing. Oh my goodness, that's not... Those are not... Those are... Those are not the efficient trades that I was talking about, obviously. And soon those hydras are going to actually deal some damage, and the gold is being taken, so that is also a timer. That gold is going to be a short but really high risk and high reward as well type of investment. Yeah, but they will burrow these lurkers, and those lurkers have enough range to actually snipe these marauders. Oh, that one marauder will fall as well. Everything is being F2'd, and let's see if he has enough defense in the main, but that's only like 1 marine and 3 marauders, and that's not going to be enough to do that much damage. Now this hatchery is going to be cancelled actually, so beautiful stuff on the side of Abathoor, just remembering to cancel that. That's some juicy multitasking. No, there's no spore here, but there's a queen, and that queen can actually get sniped or can snipe a medevac. It's not going to target fire the medevac though. as the aggro priority is going to say otherwise. But now these have no chance to actually go away. And HollowDead is actually not doing that badly, by the way. He is multitasking quite nicely, and he's only down, he was down more than 60, maybe 70 supply. Maybe like 70 supply down, and at some point, at any like at some given moment, and it's back to less than 50 supply deficit. And 150 supply Terran is actually not bad. He's down only a couple army supply, like 20. So it's not that bad, but this command center should get destroyed. Oh, the repair. The lurkers are actually plummeting. The numbers of lurkers is actually plummeting, but that was not enough. It was barely not enough. A couple of snipes will clean up this lurker squad. Finally, the ghosts are in play. Once again, what a match. I told you guys, like, whoever actually left and did not decide to stay, if there was any, obviously there was, sadly there was a, I actually understand. I'm not even mad about it, because there was a lot of downtime. We had to wait on players, and yeah, that was quite painful. Actually, Abathoor is moving in. The cracklings with the lurkers are going to deal massive damage. This planetary will fall, and everything is being swarmed. Ghosts will fall. No, it's actually not going to be the case. The lurkers run away. One more snipe. Okay, he's going to snipe Hydras as well. And actually, my goodness, HollowDead. How is he doing it? He is actually doing it. I'm not sure how, but he is doing it. Command center is going to finish here, and there is, the main has been lifted. There's long distance mining on the gas side. HollowDead doesn't need gas. That's one thing that we are sure of. You'll get $2 in a couple months. If I get $2. If I ever get paid. Lots of ifs. Lots of ifs. I can actually understand the mats, by the way. That's because I'm also taking some meds for.
Oh my freaking goodness! That was crazy.
For the for my cold. Hopefully I'm gonna get better for next week. I mean, my voice is barely existing. My throat is dying. But we're here to cast some decent StarCraft. Also, hello turret here. Long time no see. Okay, the ghosts are actually going to deal with a couple of queens. Oh, and now they are getting cloaked, and finally we're going to see some snipes. Never mind, not even needed. The problem is, Abathoor is still mining off of 84 workers and trying to max out once again. Okay, we have a bit of over mining on the gas side. Oh, 27 workers. Okay, that's all I can say about it. So Abathoor needs an extra base because he's not mining efficiently. Not anymore. He's screwed. $18 months of streaming. I've been paid once in more than 2 years. 2.5 years. So I think I win. Oh wait, never mind. That's not how it works, right? Anyways, HollowDead is actually closing in on the supply, and he's actually overtaking the army supply advantage over here. Problem is those 26 workers, man. the deficit. I mean, mules, yeah, mules. Everybody's saying mules, mules, but how much can mules do when you're only on 5 bases? And wait. Oh, never mind. What am I even saying? Like, there's one, no more mining over here, a half a base, and half a base, and 1 base. So that's 2 bases basically. 2 base mining, and I think this will actually seal the deal on this command center. It's not even getting repaired, but it is getting cleaned up, and Abathoor is just donating lurker after lurker. And I think Abathoor is just throwing. I'm not sure, but it feels like he's throwing. He's like doing his best to throw away all those lurkers. Now, ultras could be an option because ghosts are... Yes, there's 11 ghosts, but they require like 1 extra snipe now. I'm not even sure. Abathoor just tries to consume the map. Creep is not exactly the best. Obviously, HollowDead is the culprit for that. Been doing a really good job. There's only 3 queens left, and these have a lot of energy. They should try to dump all the energy, and yeah. Well, he has 16 larvae. Problem is money right now. The problem is obviously the money. Abathoor just cannot spend his larva, so it's really painful. He needs to choose the fight much better. I mean, he's just dumping the lurkers on top of everything. Remember to do taxes on those payments? Yeah, obviously. That's what I was actually asking. I think I was asking Cuckoo, and he said like, nah, if you're like not making enough, then just don't even bother with it. And then there was that DAX 7 form. So yeah. Yeah, also there's no Vipers. That's actually a really important notice over there. K2. Oh my god! The nuke! That's 30 workers! No, that was painful. My god. That hurt. That hurt personally. That physically hurt as a Zerg player. Okay, those lings are actually getting into the main. Oh, never mind, they're not getting into the main. If they could have got me on top of that production, that would have been very nice. 3 USD ad revenue. Okay, 1 command center is going to fall. Liberator is going to siege up. Do we have advanced ballistics? Doesn't seem like... No, we don't have advanced ballistics. We have the Neo Steel Plate Armor. Or Neo Steel Armor. I'm not sure which one it is. I believe it was 2 separate things back then. You do that for another 10 years and you'll be rich. Yeah, exactly. Except if time freezes, right? That's the only option. Then it might take you only 5 years or so. Unless inflation hits us again. I mean, it already hit us, so it's kind of painful. Abathoor needs to realize there is a massive oversaturation on this base and needs to transfer workers to each of these bases. Like, you should transfer from this to this, because yeah, it's really it's very painful actually. Oh no, please Abathoor, no, no, that's another 12. Come on. Oh my freaking goodness, that was crazy. My god. Bruh. Never say die. Honestly, finally we have the first 2 Viper. Actually, no, Vipers 3 and 4. The problem is it costs 200 gas, so this is 800 gas worth it. Oh, but the Lings are actually moving in. You need the Vipers here. You need the Vipers here. You need to actually parabomb the medevacs. Do we have enough energy? No. It's gonna consume this extractor, which obviously is a good option. It's not going to actually queue up those. I mean, yeah, it's... My god! Oh no! Oh, look at this! 560... Okay. Prediction. How many links will fall until the game ends? We need a number. And I'm gonna look at it. I will say 750. Yeah, I'll say 750. Because I think the game is not over by far. Okay, he's gonna move in from the back. Oh, that's a lot of links that could fall potentially, and he's gonna move back. I think he had enough to actually fight some of this. Might have been the case. It's gonna morph a couple of banelings. This is Diamond. Diamond 1. This is Diamond 1. 4K respectively, 4.2 for the Terran. Okay, beautiful blinding clouds. Oh, nice connections with those banelings. Is going to clean up this army over here. Oh, and now the parasitic bomb is actually going to be huge. It's gonna destroy 3 more medevacs. Okay, that is decent. Oh, but he doesn't have detection. Oh, it's going to blow up all those banelings. 688. I said 750, I hope. Yeah, there's 90 seconds delay, so you're gonna hear it much later. You're gonna hear it much later, sadly. 956, okay. Yeah, K2 is Malaysian, not Canadian. Okay, the ghost, he needs to be careful of the ghosts. The ghosts are getting cleaned up. And now the lurkers are sieging in the middle of everything. Peoples are falling and this factory will fall. Add-ons are falling and there's the GG. And Abathoor will take game in number 2. Now let's see the reveal. How many links have fallen? 728. So I was close. I was close.